Hey, fellow CPD colleagues, it was great chatting with you last week. I just wanted to give that follow-up video demo of creating a project in Adobe Spark, along with the infographic of some of the best practices we talked about last week. So let's get into Adobe Spark. As one of you pointed out last week, if you sign up for the free trial, remember that it's 2 months long, which is awesome, super generous. And one of the nice things about signing up for that free trial is when you do that, it gets rid of the watermark at the bottom right screen of your projects, which is great. I mean, even though the watermark is pretty small, it's just nice to have clean projects where you can add your own branding to them. And if you remember from last week, right over here on the left, under brands is where you can add preferred colors. You can add your logo to be added into projects regularly. So let's try making a video project in Adobe Spark. And for this, I'm going to, I created a silly little script as we talked about last time. This is usually my starting point again. I don't start with just the making of the video. I always have a script. More often than not, try to make it 3 points long with a simple intro and outro. So let's head back to Adobe Spark. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to Create a Project. Awesome. And under here, let's scroll past all this cool stuff and go right to Video. And let's title this Chicago Fun Facts. We'll press Next. And here, this is really innovative. They have all of these story templates for making your video, which is really helpful. Sometimes where we get hung up is like, how do we tell a story well? And so these can be, you can check these out, but for our purposes today, and to keep it simple, because these can also be a little distracting, we're going to go to the very far right, Make Up My Own. So I'm going to pick that one. And once you've clicked on that, a little tutorial video will pop up to help you get started. You can watch this. It's helpful. But we're not going to watch it in this video. Okay, awesome. And so you might remember this screen that we looked at when we were having our little workshop last week. Here we have our little editing space where we can add video, text, photos, or icons. And down here, our timeline, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And on the right, we have a couple editing options. So here, right now we're set in full screen. If I want to just add text, that was just a giant full screen text here. If I wanted to add a split screen where I have one element on the left and one element on the right, caption if I wanted to have like video on top with a little text on bottom, or text and title. These are, it's not a lot, but these are all really powerful, helpful options. Right next to layout, we have theme. I have added some info on the Inferno mobile recording studio kind of brand, like preferred colors that I like, and font and all that stuff. So that automatically shows up here if you decide to do that with your 2-month free trial. And then underneath, there's just like whenever, even if you're not using the free trial, you're just using the free version, you can use these themes anytime. Which are all really cool in regards to kind of visual themes that pairs font and color and all that stuff. Right next to theme, we have resize, where we have widescreen and square. Why would you want to choose square? This is what you're going to want to choose if you're making stuff specifically for, let's say, Instagram. Or even Facebook. Even though you can do widescreen on Facebook, the square aspect ratio means that you're taking up more screen space, which is good. It's for kind of capturing the attention of individuals. And right next to screen size, or resize, sorry, we have music, which is awesome. All of these songs on the right are free to use however you want, free to use in your videos, and and they're royalty or copyright free, which is really great. If you want to sample the different songs, they're in these categories. Here we see happy, playful, relaxed, thematic, rousing, etc. If you want to listen to a sample of them, just hover over on the left corner and this play button will appear that you can click. Oh, that's pretty fun. I think I'm going to use that building tall for my video. I'm not going to spend a lot of time thinking about this, so I'm just going to use that song. Once I've clicked on it, that song is now added to the back of the entire video. You can't see any change here, but if I was to press play, just so you know this, all we have here, we don't have anything in our video project other than a blank screen here, credits, and outro. But I'll just show this as an example. There you go. So all you see is the outro and you hear the music. If the audio sounds a little strange to you on your end, that's because, the audio from this project is coming out of my speakers and then back into the microphone. So it might sound a little distorted, but bear with me. Hopefully you'll still get a sense of how this project works. Okay, so let's just dive into making this video. Again, my silly little video project is going to be called three fun facts about Chicago. So I'm going to go back to layout, and for my title, I'm going to go full screen, and I've pressed full screen. We don't see anything really change up here. I'm going to press this plus button in the middle of my screen and go text, and I'm going to type exactly what I said. 3 fun, I'm going to make it all caps, caps lock. 3 fun facts about Chicago. 3 fun facts about Chicago. Cool. So I've made my little title screen here, and now I'm going to add my intro, and then my 3 facts, and then an outro. So to add my next section, which is just going to be the intro, I'm going to press plus, and this, I have some pre-recorded video that I'm going to add to this. So I'm going to go video. I'm going to find my my little video here, and that is... right here. Sorry for that delay. Awesome. So I've opened it up, and this one video clip has all of it has my intro, my 3 question, my outro. So here we are in our little video editing area. And if you see these little lines with circles around them, this allows me to say, how much do I want to add into this first section here? So let me see, where is my video? Let's try this. I think it was something like that.
Hey everyone, my name is Justin Boats with Inferno Mobile Recording Studio, and today I'm going to share with you 3 fun facts about my favorite city, Chicago. Did you...
Great. So it ends right around here. Let's make sure that's it.
Hey everyone, my name is Justin Boats with Inferno Mobile Recording Studio, and today I'm going to share with you 3 fun facts about my favorite city, Chicago.
Perfect. Okay, when I'm done and when I've selected my video that or the section I want to add to the video, I can go to the top right and press save. Okay, great, and here we are back at our main screen. If it took a while for that video to save, don't be worried, that's just kind of how it goes. So now we'll notice we've got these sections added to our timeline, and if I press play, it'll show me that first screen with the background music I chose, moving right into this next scene with my intro, and then it will go to the credits and outro. I want to add a couple more sections though. Now I want to add my 3 fun facts. And so I'm going to press plus here. And for this, I think for these titles, I want to do title, fun fact, and then the little video I made with me talking about the fun facts. So for that, for this title, I'm going to do split screen. And again, you'll notice it's automatically adding the kind of Inferno color, which is really nice feature here. I'm going to do text, and I'm going to do, again, caps lock fact 1. And this will be called, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, Chicago's motto. Chicago's motto. Okay, and then on the right, I want a little, I could just have it be this with fact 1. I could have chosen full screen, but I want to do split screen so I could, on the right, choose a nice accompanying photo. So I'm going to press plus, and under photos, I can upload my own if I have a great photo. Let's say I'm doing a piece on a walk through a park or something like that. You can just add your own by uploading here. But you could also go down here and go to find free photos. This is amazing. If I type in, I'm just going to type in Chicago and see what pops up. All of the photos that show up under here are free to use in any of my projects, which is incredible. So let's say I'm going to, I want something that reads Chicago. Okay, I don't want to take too much time on this. There we go, perfect. It literally, there we go, Chicago Theater. Awesome. So now I've got this title that's been added, and I'm going to add my video now. So right past that title, I'm going to press plus again. Another section pops up, and I'm going to go video, and I'm going to find my video piece again. There we go. And I'm going to do the same process of editing that I did for my earlier video. Awesome. So I've added my first fact with the title, the image, and the little video section. If I want to tighten my editing a little more, I can go to the top right, click on this pencil, and go to the scissors so I can go back to that trimming space there. If I want to zoom in, I can do that. I can also adjust clip volume, and this is really important. I've noticed that usually in Adobe Spark, the music that is automatically added is at a really good volume, and usually the imported video that I bring in is often a little soft, so I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to adjust this and move it from soft to loud. So just so you know, for all the videos that I'm about to upload in here, all the little segments, I am going to adjust the audio and change this setting from soft to loud, because I want to hear the character's voice. One other note about this section is, let's say you don't want to have a video commentary where you are actually depicted. As we mentioned last week, you could have this section with the image and text or whatever you want, and you can just add a voiceover directly into the video by clicking on this microphone. Also, fun fact, if you want the slide to stay up longer, you can click on this right option here. Right now I have it set for 4 seconds. You can make that longer or shorter, depending on your needs. Okay, what I'm going to do next is add my next slides, my Fact 2 and Fact 3 slides, and then my video pieces after that, and then I'm going to add my outro. So all of my elements will be in place here. All right, we're back, and I have added my video and my titles and my outro. So the video is pretty much done. I just want to give you a reminder. When I import video, more often than not, the audio is a little low. So I go, and for each video, I go to the top right where I can have some of my editing options here, and I go down to the clip volume icon and I set it to loud. So I've done that, but not only that, when I go to my music, here we have a little volume control. And more often than not, the audio, the sound of the music is too loud, so I bring it down a bit. This actually looks fine, so I'll keep it there. If you don't want background music, turn it off. Or you could add your own music. Maybe you want the sound of the park itself. as the background music, and you can do that, which is really cool. So I've got my video here. I have edited these sections. I want us to check it out and see what you think. But I also want you to let you know. This video I spent like 15 minutes thinking of an idea, recording the videos to show you. The performance is not that great. There's a moment where I'm looking at my notes to remember what I'm saying. If I was making this for YouTube or something, I would definitely practice the presentation of information a little more. But my hope is that this still gives you an idea of how to put together a decent video. Okay, so let's check it out.
Hey everyone, my name is Justin Boats with Inferno Mobile Recording Studio, and today I'm going to share with you 3 fun facts about my favorite city, Chicago. Did you know Chicago's motto, Urbs in Horto, or City in a Garden, was adopted in 1830 and alludes to our historic park system? There are over 200 miles of bike paths in Chicago, 19 miles of lakefront bike path, and 13,000 bike racks. The starting point of historic Route 66 is at Grant Park on Adams Street, right in front of the Art Institute. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can be informed about all the other cool parks-related content we're going to be creating. Thanks very much. Talk to you later. Bye.
Awesome. So I'm actually pretty happy with it. And just as a reminder, throughout the process of making, if you go down to the bottom left where you have this play button, you can see what your video is going to look like as you're working on it. Okay, so my video is pretty much done. Now I just want to either share it, which I can do easily by downloading the video right here. So the video is downloaded as an MP4. That usually takes a couple minutes, so don't worry if it's not happening instantly. One of the last things I want to show you here is right next to download, we have this icon with a person and a plus sign. And if you click on that, this allows me to share my project with others on my team. So let's say I'm working on a video collaboratively and I want someone to add footage themselves or to just give me feedback on the project so far without downloading it and then uploading it to Google Drive or OneDrive or whatever you're using. This allows you to share projects quickly in the cloud with colleagues and collaborators. Awesome. So my hope is that this little walkthrough was helpful for you and kind of gave you an idea of how to use Adobe Spark. Let me know if you have any questions, and happy content creation!